Welcome to the Detroit Experience.
Yes, welcome back for more.
Accessing the story chart.
I did paint broken. Broken was what I did. Now it's time for... Wait, did I already... I already went through and did that? How come I remember doing... No, it wasn't broken, it was the painter. Yeah, I still have to do this. Okay. Gotta do everything right here to get to the interrogation, because this time... I think this time I want to try not fucking up the part where I watch him bash his brains out in the holding cell. So we're going to do this right, and we're going to do this right. And now that I know how convince and pressure work, I should be able to do this properly. Let's hope. Partners. Is there anything new to partners that I haven't already done? No, other than the failure states that I'm trying to avoid this time. Stormy night. The only thing I can figure is maybe getting yelled at for not turning the lights off. But why would that only show up if Todd kills Alice when Kara doesn't become deviant? And then all that. Let's see. Reason with Todd. I think I'll try for this other option, which means get to Alice after Todd. Or to the backyard. I want to try the front door. There's like 3 frickin' locks I have to go through to get it, but I want to at least try. If I fail, then it just goes to this other option. So that should be fine. Broken, nothing new, and then the interrogation, which I hopefully will get right this time. But I also need to get the statue, so I can't afford to use pressure as the second part, because then you're just yelling at him and he doesn't trust you and he doesn't tell you the clue, even though I saved his ass last time. And I still have yet to get Connor shot here, which is amazing. I think we got all that figured out. Yeah, androids aren't allowed to have guns either. I didn't let that stop me.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed. It's your problem.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
What is the appropriate response here?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
That was the one I wanted.
No. Where?
Never mind.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us. I apologize, Lieutenant. I didn't mean to bother you. I'll wait for you outside. Take your time.
Did you say homicide?
Deep down, he's still a good cop. He's just a good cop with a lot of problems.
You wait here. I won't be long.
Whatever you say, Lieutenant.
Fucking hang that race thing.
I should check the flowchart, see if there's an option where I just sit in the car forever.
Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
Yeah, I recognize one of my recorders. This reporter here is the same guy from the helicopter.
They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
As opposed to anyone else. I wonder if I can interrupt their conversation.
I'd say he's
with
been
this.
there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Cool. He didn't notice that time. This clips right through me. That's why I couldn't.
That's perfect.
That's why I couldn't scan that shit before, because I had already pre-constructed the scene.
Is this written in the victim's blood?
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
I'd like to know what the hell kind of soil would retain a trace of a footprint after 3 weeks. I'd like to know how he was able to scan his fingerprints on the bat when he doesn't get his fingerprints until this moment here. You should be able to analyze the victim without having to do all this other stuff first. Kinda sad we never get to find out this guy's name.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris! Ben! Get your asses in here now! Come on!
What the hell? Spilling his drink actually unlocks something? What the hell does that unlock? Cross-chapter impact. Huh. So you basically dick around until he says to hell with it, we're out of here. Or I don't understand how this is different. He says don't touch anything or say anything, and if you do that, well, how is that different from this? Or he doesn't... I guess sort of you try to scan stuff, but you don't figure out enough about what happened. And then you just leave. Trying to reason with Todd. And then try to get out the front door with those fucking locks. But I already checked one of my earlier recordings, finally, and I know the
Dinner's ready.
QTE inputs for unlocking the door. I think it's like... they're all right control stick inputs, so it's like left, down and curve up, and then down. So, oh yeah, I have to get the food first, doy. Maybe I should go finish the laundry.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Excuses, excuses.
Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad.
You might want to have another look at your
Perfectly
daughter.
ruined my fucking life. You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
I gotta wonder if this would have been better or worse if they had actually shown him slapping her across the face instead of cutting away like that. But at the same time, they're also showing her reaction to it, which isn't a bad thing. I don't imagine a lot of people want to see a little girl get slapped across the face by a grown man. I guess I probably have some more threatening options here.
But no!
You should leave her alone, Todd.
You stay out of this, or you'll be next. Alice! Daddy's very mad!
The only other one is understanding, which I guess would be worth going for just to get the, just to hear the dialogue.
Come on! Come here, you little brat!
No! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
Come out of there! Don't make me come and get you! It's all your fault!
Please
Good, Alice.
stop, Daddy!
For your own good.
That's enough! Leave her alone.
What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here, that's an order. You hear me?
No! I want you to leave Alice alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? You don't want anything! You're just a goddamn piece of plastic! I think you got a problem. We need to fix that.
Watch out, Kara!
Come here, bitch.
I gotta say, this scene makes Alice's room feel a lot bigger than it actually is, with all the crawling around that she does.
Stop that! Don't hurt her!
You got quite the wind-up on those punches there. You don't want to try like a fast jab or nothing?
You do as I say!
thing you're such a heavy reader. Get the fuck out of here now! Oh my god, why do you have the fucking camera pointed in the wrong direction? Oh my god, the door, the door, the door, the door, the door. Oh my god, why? What? I grazed the fucking circle button, for Christ's sake.
Please stop! Stop!
Shit, shit, shit. Judo chop! I guess the video I was watching was playing on experienced rather than casual, so all I had to do was smash the fucking X button, and I grazed the fucking circle button on my way there. Damn it! Once you screwed it up, you don't get a second chance. Oh well, I guess failing the front door is an option to unlock too. Now that I know better, I should be able to do it next time. We're sleeping in the car. We're sleeping in a car tonight. Hope you don't hold it against me. Right, if you don't steal anything from the laundromat, she finds clothes in the trunk of the car the next morning. Okay, so, try the front door, fucked it up, so yeah, that was something I had to unlock anyway, so I get that out of the way. So, now that I know I'm supposed to mash X to unlock the door instead of the right stick inputs, which were obviously for experienced mode in the video that I saw, I should be able to do it next time. Oops. But other than that, what did I do? Oh, reason with Todd. Car becomes deviant. Reason with Todd. Maybe all three of those dialogue. Maybe it's not a different dialogue option. Because you can kind of see from the lines that the reason with Todd option is further back than this option up top. So maybe this is... Todd shoves Kara downstairs. Maybe this is you go deviant. You go deviant, but you don't try to reason with Todd. But you take so long that Todd basically shoves you out of the way. Like maybe if I just stayed at the bottom of the stairs. Or oh, what if I let the time run out on the dialogue option? If I just go up to him, say nothing, let the time run out, then he shoves me and goes upstairs. And this is, in this line, which I don't think is anything I have to unlock, but it's just an optional path, is where you become deviant, but you stay still until Todd goes upstairs? Maybe. Go upstairs. To Alice before Todd. Oh, and I bet this is you go upstairs and then you dick around in the hall until Todd comes and then he shoves your ass out of the way and then stuff happens from there. Get to Alice before Todd. Well, obviously that means you're not getting the gun. Because getting the gun means that he gets to her first. And then, wow, there's a lot of options. Obviously, like, not locking the door. Todd Todd shoves you out of the way. Get to Alice before Todd, and then there's an option that leads to the same thing that not getting to him before. I don't... There's a lot of shit to do here. Maybe not locking the door. And when you do lock the door, you have 3 options, one of which is the window. I guess if you don't go out, then you just wind up in the same situation. Why are there... Okay. 3 different things here, all leading to... And a possible failure state. Yeah. Still loads of shit to unlock here. Leave the room. Todd chases Kara. And this is if he catches you downstairs before you even get to the door and just knocks your ass out. Successfully open the door and then catch the bus. If you fail to catch the bus, he knocks your ass out in the yard. Fight downstairs. Fail the fight. Knocks your ass out. There's a lot of getting your ass knocked out by Todd in this. A lot of different ways he can kick your ass. Maybe next time I'll try getting to Alice first and not lock the door.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
I'm pretty sure the light comes on automatically.
Please.
Detroit Police?
How about we don't call the police?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, that's the skull. Alright, I didn't take you last time, I may as well take you now. So, 6 runs. Are there any options here that I haven't done before? Warn, advise, order. Let's go with order.
Leo, don't make this difficult. Listen to your father. You need to leave. Now.
You fucking bitch! No!
I always love this part. That's the best one out of all 3 of them, easily. Like, he really smashes through that shit.
You're just a fucking piece of plastic! Oh, leave him alone! I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit.
Man, he really does hit his head right on that fucking corner, too.
Don't fucking move!
Pride of the Force. Just walk right in and blast a motherfucker. And nothing new there. Now, I want him to trust me so I can get the statue.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife?
Well, I gotta do one run where I get the statue and actually use the statue in the evidence locker to find my way to Jericho. And I need to do another one where I just let him fucking die here and just use the Tracy's to find my way to Jericho. So maybe this time I'll...
Say something, goddammit!
I'll fail to convince him. I'll pressure him until he cracks, and then when he tries to kill himself, I'll intervene, and hopefully he'll shoot me, and I'll finally get that death.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
I think I'd like to try and get as many deaths out of Connor as I possibly can here.
After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain.
Yay. Options unlocked. I like having options. Gives me more buttons to press. HK400. I guess that's the only name we're ever going to get for this poor bugger. He finds out 6 runs into the freaking game. HK. Heavy knife?
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name?
I'll try and keep his stress level low.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense? I'm here to help you. But you've got to trust me. All I want is to get you out of here. You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
What are they gonna do to me?
His facial expression kind of indicates the appropriate response after telling him I would probe his memory.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents.
To get his
They have
stress
no
a
choice
little
if
bit
they want to
higher.
understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
You're a machine you were designed to obey, so obey! Tell me what happened. Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. All I want is the truth. Confess and I'll protect you. I promise I won't let anyone hurt you.
Okay. I don't think that's too low.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy.
They don't give you a lot of
But you
time for
stabbed
that.
him again and again and again.
Please.
I know you killed him. Why don't you say it?
Please. Please stop.
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it. Stop.
Just say you killed him. Just say it.
Yeah, that's some real clever interrogating there, Connor. Yeesh.
He tortured me every day.
There we go. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to get shot now.
I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong.
So I definitely got to remember to shoot the Tracys this time.
Then one day,
Oh my god, I can shoot them in the back and see how that goes.
hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So
And he was abusing you for how long before you finally snapped and went
I
deviant?
stabbed him in the stomach. him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Why did you write, "I am alive," on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
The sculpture in the bathroom, you made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
RA9. Who is RA9? Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
Probably should have gone looking for Jericho. You had 3 weeks.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
I'm done.
There's a lot of times in this game when you can tell the bad acting from the bad editing. And I think this is an instance of good acting and the editing is not so hot. Like, if I don't say... sometimes they give you an option to say one last thing to him. He's kind of shaky. I'm pretty sure he's going to shoot me.
What the fuck is it destroying
Okay, he's
itself?
killing himself, so now I have to intervene to get him to shoot me.
Stop it, goddammit!
I can't! I can't stop it! That's enough. You need to stop that right now.
Watch out!
Thank you!
Holy shit!
See you tomorrow. Anyone want Boston cream? I'll pick up some Boston cream. Well, that went well. Now I finally made up my freaking mind. Let's see. Yeah, intervene. You get fucking shot. Chris intervenes. And if you give up... Intervene... Yeah, I'm guessing... How would you get that? Okay, if the android doesn't trust... Because I did it where I pressured and gave up before. Okay, so Chris intervenes. So there, I maintain the pressure. Okay. So if you give up, he can either shoot himself or he can shoot Connor and himself. And But yeah, if the probe succeeds, then you go up here and he tries to bash his brains out, which means you can't get this. So you have to get him to confess. I gotta wonder what the determining factor is here between him just shooting himself and him shooting Connor as well. Because I know if you try to intervene on his behalf, I would think that would make him think that you were on his side enough that he wouldn't shoot you. But how do you get him to confess without going into self-destruct mode? And then he's not so stressed that he goes into self-destruct mode, but he doesn't like Connor to the point where Connor not intervening on his behalf while the guy is trying to get him out of the chair makes him shoot Connor before he shoots himself. That's kind of a tricky line to find. Because if you successfully probe him, he automatically goes into self-destruct. Yeah, and then you have the Carlos flashback, and that gives you the dialogue option to either express regret or tell him, it's better this way, and then he goes into self-destruct. And I think if you... yeah. Even if you express regret, if you intervene while he's trying to kill himself, he shoots you too. The tricky part is getting him to not try to self-destruct, but then getting him to shoot Connor. That's going to be a tough little line to walk and figure out. But I finally decided how I'm going to do this, so we're not getting the statue this time, so I will have to kill the Tracys, and I think this time I'll deliberately fail the fight once they get outside and then shoot them in the back and see how Hank reacts to that. Oh, God. Me and Hank are not going to get along this time. I can see that already. But yeah, as far as how that affects my end game, I don't think that should change things too much. But yeah, that's it for now. Next time I'm going to have Kara meet Ralph but not stay with him. I'll use the wire cutters on the outside of the fence, so hopefully Connor will go there and talk to him and unlock some new options there. As for whether they sneak away, they'll sleep in the car because I want Alice to fucking hate me. As for the highway, I gotta check the flowchart to see if I want them to successfully get away or fail to get away. And as for the highway itself, actually, yeah, I definitely do want to go to the highway because I want to get Connor killed as much as possible. I'm doing a good run as far as Connor deaths are concerned. I've got him killed twice now, which is perfect. I'm going to keep that up and get as many deaths out of him as possible, at least until he gets to Jericho. So, I will see you then. Hope you enjoyed this. I know I'm certainly having fun.